San Francisco 49ers dominated the first half of the Super Bowl. They dominated. And they were only up by 7. And they dominated the first half, the first game they played. So the problem becomes in terms of, and this is just the way I analyze it, because you watch football the same way, what are your halftime adjustments? Because what it seems like to me, the past 2 times at least, going into halftime, he has the leverage, he has the advantage, and then Andy Reid just dices him up like some jambalaya and cooks him, then eats him. He literally just out-adjusts him. Like, they make adjustments, and the problem becomes two third downs and 4. You were watching the game.
Yep.
Purdy had 2 opportunities to get that ball in the red zone. They were terrible in the red zone. They were awful. They could not get the ball in the end zone. And that's not going to win you Super Bowls, especially when you got a guy like Mahomes who's seasoned, do you think Mahomes is even nervous when he steps there anymore? He acts like that's his home. Purdy wasn't supposed to be here, period. So I think you got to take into consideration that Kyle Shanahan went to the Super Bowl with Matt Ryan, Jimmy Garoppolo, and Brock Purdy. And those guys are not better than Mahomes and Brady. And so what do you do? At that point, what do you do? Do you move off Purdy? I don't think you can. 33 touchdowns, 11 interceptions, number 1 QBR in the league. But also, too, he's not going to make the plays you need him to make. Debo gets hurt. Kittle, for some reason, like you were talking about, the box score was 2.
Yeah. George Kittle had 2 catches for 4 yards.
So that's not going to get it done. So, I mean, what are your options?
Well, the thing is, right, you mentioned, like, he's missing that one piece, which, since you said it, it seems like the quarterback is always what he's been missing.
I think so.
That's what it seems like. But I'm going to cut my man Brock Purdy some slack for the first time, because it's his 2nd year in the league. I think he's going to develop. His IQ for the game is going to increase. He's going to get better at throwing the ball with pressure in his face. He just will. You remember this play? It was 3rd and 4 in the red zone, and Purdy just gets rid of it. Why? Because Chris Jones immediately is in his face. Now, that's not Purdy's fault. That is the offensive line's fault, because they literally gave that man a half a second to throw the football. And that's not enough. And you know this, like, in a very big situation, in the biggest game of the year, that's not enough time to dissect a defense at the caliber of the Chiefs defense. Now, I will give Brock Purdy credit as well. Again, he didn't turn the football over. He took care of it very well. He was making very smart reads. I will give him that.
Talk to me, baby. Talk to me nice. I'm from another world, baby, yeah. Broadway paradise. They think I'm way too cold, cause I put my heart up.